We are doing it a little bit different, but the reason why we're doing it a little bit different is because this is the first official pay-per-view or premium event that we've had since we started playing. Um, I honestly don't know why I didn't follow through with that segment. I think I didn't follow through with the segment because of the fact that I wanted to book out the show. I wanted to start the recording, but the recording for this is going to be a little bit different because it's going to be more long-winded. I know, it doesn't, what's it called? That these videos are usually long-winded either way, but it's going to be a little bit more expanded and long-winded. But let's continue, let's continue. Like I've said in previous videos, I've been loving Blackjack and Ace McQueen, which I would probably say Blackjack and Ace McQueen may be future challengers for Streets of Rage and the tag titles. The King of the Squared Circle tournament ends tonight with um, Pangrazio, Rick Rumble, and Ace McQueen in a triple threat for the finals. Dusty and Sid are defending the tag titles, and of course, Mickey Star is defending the world title. But we're going to put together a little bit of a built-in story. What's his name? What's his name? Oh, Ace McQueen. A great injustice will take place because I shouldn't have to fight. I should be given the right. Because Pangrazio is United States champion, so he believes that he should be given the right to be the king of the squared circle as opposed to not given the right as king of the squared circle. So Mickey Star, victim of sneak attack. Aries. If Mickey Star is not cleared, less than him appearing and handing the title over. Exist if Aries had anything to do with Mickey getting jumped and the main event tonight. Powerhouse Patterson And then we jump to the main event. But I will spoil one of the matches. As Rick Rumble is the one who gets the victory. Win or lose, I will be #1 contender. And I respect Mickey, but I can't say the same about Aries. Now we see how this goes between Aries and Mickey Star, as this is the first meeting between these two men for the World Heavyweight Championship. And it's perfect because it is 80-80, 80-80. Okay, so that's on the line. Tag title should be on the line in this one. And the world title's on the line in the main event. But we're also going to set this up. And this should work. Aries, Hagar, Rick Rumble, Sid, Kronos, Mighty Thor, Dusty. Big brawl to end the pay-per-view and bring us into the next show. Honestly, I thought this match would do a little bit better, but I mean, it's okay. It happens. You know, it's okay. It happens. Pangrazio did quite well. Solid segment. Solid segment. Mickey Star shows why he's... I mean, it would have been better, but he still shows why he's one of the best. Rick Rumble is the SWF champion, pinning the United States champion. Mr. beat Lou Hanamoto. Hanato, sorry. Aries and Hagar, which I believe this is the first time Hagar was actually featured. The One Percenters take advantage of Wade Morris's injury. Solid segment. Solid match. Solid segment. Solid segment. I mean, it wasn't picture perfect, but it wasn't the best. It wasn't the worst thing in the world. You know, it wasn't picture perfect, but it wasn't the worst thing in the world either. And I probably should have dropped this down to 5 minutes instead of 6. But we also sold out, so that's good too. I mean, honestly, nobody really... Oh, actually, Pangrazio impressed me, so... Pangrazio impressed me, so there's that. But other than that, I wouldn't say anybody really impressed me so much as lived up to expectations. It's an above average event. Good. I think, again, one is Artur, the other is The one is our tour, the other is the weekly show. I could be wrong, but I think that's the case. Oh, so okay. The tour is monthly. Yeah, the tour is monthly every week. Week one every Saturday. It's monthly. This is monthly every Saturday. Week three. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, that makes sense. I was a little not gonna lie. I was a little confused, but it it makes sense. It makes sense. Wait, they're in a what? I didn't even know Bert Selleck and Wade Morris were in a. Honestly, I had no idea that they were in a feud together. I mean, honestly, I had no idea. You know what I mean? I honestly had no idea. John Jackson is coming in to be a developed announcer slash maybe interviewer. I'm gonna throw these two on the pre-show with Ken Cullen being me. Well, now it's anybody that hasn't been booked, which I think the best way to do it is just do a quick scroll through to look for the people that have not been booked. And I think it's only a handful of guys because I think everybody else has been. I think everybody else has been, so I think that's helpful. Uh, Aries, I think Aries Titans are interrupted by Streets of Rage and a the main event is announced. Aries versus Rocky Street. Bert Selleck demands a rematch against the U.S. champ, but coach denies him. And Bert challenges Frank instead. Rumble will confront Nikki Starr next week on Slugfest after winning KOTC last week. And Brick Phantasma, or Brick Fantana, sorry. Gone Hollywood officially challenge next week. Bert Selleck interviews Richie, who claims that Bert has no right to demand anything from him. Richie will defend the United States Championship against the Legends of Wrestling territory boss. honestly, I know it was someone within that group that jumped me. But I will be there next week and come face to face with whoever wants to be face to face with me, whether it's Aries or Rick Rumble and Aries. It doesn't matter to me. What matters is I will be there. Angus MacLeod and Perry Fink. My kids wanted to step in tonight, but me and Aries have one thing in common. We built this, and I will not back down. Still got decent stamina. I mean, honestly, he's got better stamina than Aries. Aries, Hagar, Thor, and Kronos, Rocky, Dusty, and Sid. Beat down the streets of rage. As the show fades to black. I really don't like when they do that because it's a low risk segment. Are you freaking kidding me? Like, seriously, are you freaking kidding me? It would also help if, if I actually had people rated and not just appearing in the segment. Aries. Seriously? I really hate that broadcasting. I really hate my broadcasting partner. I really hate my broadcasting partner because you should be. I mean, I understand if you want high risk stuff off the air, but low risk stuff should not have the same, you know, like it should not be drawing the same ire. You know what I mean? Low risk stuff should not be drawing the same ire as high risk stuff is, or high risk stuff would. So it's just a little perplexing to me. I get a win on the pre-show. Not the best opening match. And maybe I should have went with the opening segment instead of the opening match. But, that's just me. I I don't know. I don't know. But solid follow up makes me optimistic for the main event. Frank Rock sets up his match with Bert Selleck, continuing that feud. I totally forgot that Bert Selleck is doubled up with two different feuds. I had no idea, but I think I'm gonna wait until Wade Morris gets back from his injury to follow up with the tag team feud because I think that's how I should do it. But that's just my opinion. I mean, maybe it would have went better. Maybe it would have went better if I put the coach with him. But either way, it worked out fine because John Jackson has to get some experience here and there to get a little bit more over and to get a little bit more attention. And if I never put him in segments, then he'll never get better. So there's that. But Mickey Starr shows why he's the top of the card. I mean, I think Angus McLeod would benefit from being in a tag team, but again, that's just me. Rocky Streets show passionate promo about still having something to prove, even after all this time. Very disappointing main event, to be honest with you. Very disappointing main event, to be honest. Solid closing segment, solid closing segments, I should say, but disappointing main event. Yeah, solid closing segment, but disappointing main event. But either way, it is still me learning how to find my way with this company, and it's something that I'm gonna be continuing to build upon as time goes on. But with that being said, that is it for me, and I will see you in the next one.